regardless of what I've been through, what I'm going through, or where I'm headed. I'm appreciative for this life.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
Yo, what's good, everybody? Matthew, my real life TV 505. It's good to see you again. Haven't made a video all month. Been a crazy month for me. You know, I got my family comes first. I got my priorities. My children are first. You know, holidays, anniversaries, birthdays, things like that. December's just a real busy time of the year for me, right at the end. But just want to say thank you to everybody for such a great year. First of all, for Matthew, my real life TV 505 and the YouTube channel. It's been great being able to meet everybody, share these experiences with other cannabis patients throughout our community, and being able to even let some of those in the industry be able to share some of their piece. So it's good to see everybody kind of come together in that aspect. The New Mexico Medical Cannabis page, NM_Medical Cannabis page on Facebook, has been a major success this year as well. We've had a few fallouts here and there with some individuals and people and things like that. Things happen. I mean, the more people you get involved, the more drama you're likely to see. One thing that I really appreciate this year are those activists and those industry owner or industry parts and those patients who have been able to communicate with one another and being able to talk and unite on common grounds and agree with one another on what is best when it comes to medical cannabis in the state of New Mexico. It's been a hectic year. It's been a hard fight. It's been a rough one. One thing I don't really want to talk too much about the politics of medical cannabis right now. What this video is about today, it's the end of the year kind of thing for me. It's the last video of the year. And one thing that I took notice of throughout this year of 2020 was the energy. Let me turn this down here. I want to talk to y'all about energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bust out some OGs here and smoke some up while I talk to y'all about it. One thing that I took notice of is that, man, there was a lot of negative things that happened in this year. And I mean, it starts early in the year. I mean, coronavirus, the George Floyd incident, just the whole thing with the elections. Like, just there's just so much that could be said about this year that has happened. The whole Save Our Children deal. There's a lot going on this year that I just one right after the next. It seemed like, but one thing that I noticed to get me through this year, that helped me focus and get me through to be able to see the end of this year, was that my energy, channeling my energy, using my energy, and understanding my energy, and being aware of myself. This is just something I want to give advice to y'all. So I've been noticing, like on the group page, shit like that, even out in the community, so even on social media, on the news media, all over the place, just negative, 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 negative. Have y'all ever stopped to think for a second that all this negativity in the world, around in the world, all this negative energy is what's creating all these negative things that are happening? Think about it. So, like, I know there's a few places I wanted to go with this today. So, I've been noticing on my group page a lot of people bickering with each other, fighting with each other, arguing with one another, defending themselves, feeling like they have to defend themselves, feeling offended or feeling defensive. Just there's always this back and forth, back and forth. Everything in life, for one, y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, is 50-50. No matter what it is you decide to do with your life today, there's always going to be somebody there who's going to tell you that you're fucking wrong. Just expect it. Just know it. Know that's going to happen. There's always going to be a group of people who there, when you buy the red car, they're going to tell you should have bought the blue car. No matter what you decide to do. You can say you're for this person, 50% of the people will agree with you, the other 50% of the people are going to tell you you're absolutely wrong. So, what I've learned to do in my life is just do what the fuck makes me happy. Worry about myself. You know what I'm saying? I remember being a little kid growing up, my pops used to tell me, my siblings, my cousins, we'd all be sitting down to eat. We'd always talk shit about someone else's plate, oh, they're eating too fast, or oh, they haven't ate that yet, or this. And my pops used to always tell me, don't worry about the other plate. Worry about your own plate. You got your own food on your own plate that you need to focus on. You need to consume your own shit. Don't worry about what the hell they do. They'll do it at their own pace. So that's just something that I wanted to share with y'all. Another thing too is like, it doesn't just apply to like just what he was saying about focusing on your own plate at the dinner table. That applies to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, in life, you don't need to be worrying about what the fuck your neighbor is doing, or what the fuck they're doing across the street, or what they're doing across town, or what. Don't worry about what the hell everybody else is doing, and just worry about what the hell you're doing. Focus on yourself, your goals, your life, your ambitions. You know what I mean? Focus on your family, your children. Focus on your happiness, your pursuit of that happiness. Because you're not promised happiness, but you're promised a pursuit of it. Because only you know what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? If you can't find happiness and love within yourself, on the inside of yourself, if you can't find positive energy within yourself, then everything around you is going to be shit. I guarantee you that. What you have to do right now, coming into this new year, everybody, I hope everybody's listening. Whoever's listening, even on my group page, I hope y'all are listening, bro. Whether you're growers, dispensary owners, patients, I don't give a shit what you are. Don't worry about what other people are doing. All right, don't worry about it. Focus on what you're doing. Worry about what you got to do. In the horse races, when you go to make the bets at the tracks, they put blinders on the horses. You know what the blinders are for, right? It's so that the horse can focus on their race. They don't worry about what the hell the other horses are doing, where they're at, what their pace is. They're focused on their race and their goal. And that's exactly what we need to do in life. I'm not telling you to be blind to the facts of things that are around you, but I'm telling you, run your race. And don't worry about what's going on behind you. Because if you turn around and look to see where everybody else is at, you're going to trip up. You're going to fall. And when you fall, you're going to fall hard and you're going to fall behind because everybody else is going to pass you. Remember this. Just remember this. This is real shit. And when it comes to your energy, when it comes to negative and positive energy, there's two types of energy, negative and positive. It's all about how you there's always an action. There's always someone's action and there's always a reaction. Change how you react. Change how you respond. You know what, man? I get harassed all the time from my YouTube channel for doing the stuff I do. Somebody wrote me the other day telling me to get the hell off the internet, get the fuck off the internet. And you know what I did? You just let it go, bro. Don't acknowledge it. You don't have to write it back. You don't have to feed your energy to these individuals. That's the thing, is that when you have black holes like negative people who are just rolling around and have nothing but negativity to say, nothing negative to do, all they're doing is just sucking up your energy and consuming you into that black hole, and that black hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And meanwhile, your energy is getting sucked away. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow people, individuals, don't allow anything for that matter to affect your still water. You know what I'm saying? You got calm water right now. Someone's gonna throw a rock in there and try to ripple it. Don't allow that to happen. You know what I mean? Just chill, bro. Just don't worry about it. People are gonna hate. They're always gonna hate. They're always gonna have something to say. Someone's always gonna think that they could do something better than you. And the thing is that just tell them, fine. Okay, that's your opinion. You go ahead and do that. Because if they can do it better than you, they have a better idea, then let them do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just that's just kind of like my advice right now, man. Is like coming into the new year, looking at what's been going on my group page and looking at people's energy, and you really have to learn how to pick and choose your battles. You know what I mean? Either this, if you're fighting with somebody on the constantly on here on your phone, blah, 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 you don't even know who the fuck half these people are, dude. If you never met them a day in your life, you know what I mean? You don't need to argue with them. You don't need to feed into them. You don't need to give them information. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to defend anything. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you do. Just focus on your race. Don't worry about what people have to say, because there's always going to be somebody out there that has to say something about you, no matter what. Period. Don't worry about it. Focus on your goals. Focus on your happiness, and focus on your positive energy. You know what I'm saying? And your world will be better around you. It'll manifest things around you. When you're positive and you're happy, it radiates, man. It just like it, and when you do that, it like pulls things into it. It attracts things. It's the law of attraction. When you're happy with yourself and you know what you love and you know what you want and you know what that you're happy, everything that you want around you is going to attract to you. When you're miserable all the time, when you're negative all the time, when you have nothing but bad shit to say all the time, when you're judgmental, when you're in competition, when you're jealous, when you're envious, when you have all this negative toxic energy going on, all you're doing is pushing people away. That's it. You're pushing people away. You're going to make yourself alone. Nobody wants to be around that. It's not attractive. Negativity, jealousy, that stuff is not attractive. All right? And so those are what the haters do. They're negative, they're jealous, they hate, they talk shit, they have nothing positive to say, and don't feed into that energy. Don't be that individual. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucked over a few times by a few places out here right now, and I'm not gonna feed into the energy of saying anything about it, because my energy, I know who I am. I know my happiness. I know my peace. I know what I love. I know what I want to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I encourage everybody else to do the same thing. Learn how to love yourself. All right? Learn how to be positive. And when you do that, everything around you in your life will attract to you. I guarantee it. You have to change your perspective. You have to change your mentality. You have to change your behavior. When you do all that, your actions start to change. Everything else falls into place. I'm not bullshitting you. This is real shit. This is my real life TV 505, and this is what I do every day. I hear negativity all day long, and people talk shit to me all the time, and I choose not to feed into it. I choose not to give my energy to it, because my energy is saved for things that are more precious to me and more dear to me, more for my happiness. You know what I'm saying? Find out what makes you happy, y'all, and hold on to that shit. Love it. Take care of it. All right? You'll manifest more of it. Go into this new year with a new mentality. Go into this new year positive. Go into this new year with an open mind. Go into this new year ready to talk to people, not argue with people. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to argue. Why are we arguing with each other? Why are we fighting with each other? Why? Knock it off. We're all human beings. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what kind of laws get passed, no matter what kind of legislation has ever been done, we've always done what the fuck we're gonna do anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't need a stupid law to tell you what the fuck you can do, bro. Do what the fuck you want anyway. Just seriously, because we're not like it don't matter when we're fucking dead anyway. I'm telling you, I have a rare genetic disease, all right? And with this disease, I look at life a lot differently. With my life experiences, I look at life a lot differently. And to me, You really have to just choose what is worth putting your energy into. You really have to choose it, because when you're dead and gone from here, whatever you put your energy into, that's where it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? If you put your energy into doing nothing but being negative, talking trash, being a bad person, nobody's gonna care when you're gone, man. But if you're here and you're being positive and you're being productive and you're helping and you're being a good citizen, you're uniting the community, you're helping people and you're using good energy. You know what I mean? You're being a positive person. You're helping other people be positive. It's attractive, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably getting off on a tangent here because there's just so much that I can say about it, but I don't even know how I can say it even better. Just change your mentality, because the more you wallow in negativity, the farther down you're going to sink, the worse you're going to feel. Focus on positivity coming into 2021. There's a lot of positive things to focus on. 2020 was supposed to be a year of perfect vision for everybody, right? And there was a lot of negative things that happened. But if you have a positive outlook on things and you have a positive perspective on things, you could look at 2020 and look at all the positives that came out of it. It made you appreciate your family more, made you appreciate life a little bit more, made you appreciate socialization a little bit more, made you appreciate your health, it made you appreciate love, it made you appreciate being home with your children, it made you appreciate self, like respect and consideration for one another. The social distancing, we shouldn't be up on each other all the time anyway. We should be having courtesy for one another. You know what I mean? Look at the positive things that have come out of this year. We don't have to look at just the negatives. There's plenty of positives that have come out of it. If you look deep inside of your life, inside of your home, look at the positive things that came out of your life this year. And that's what you need to focus on every year. Every year. Don't focus on all the negative shit around you. Let me tell you something. When you're driving a boat, you're riding a boat, all this water, how does a boat sink? Because water gets inside of it, right? Your life is a boat, man. You're cruising on this boat. All this negative shit's happening around you in the ocean, crashing and shit. You let that negative shit get into your boat's gonna fucking sink. Don't let that happen. All right? Keep yourself afloat. Stay positive. Block out that negative shit. Don't feed into it. Once you hear negative, you don't have to respond to it. You don't. Everybody feels like they need to respond. Oh, I got. No, you don't. No, you don't. Fuck it. You know why? Because you're gonna be here tomorrow. And if you're not, then you're not. Was it worth it? So, anyways, appreciate y'all this year. It's been a great year. Um, if you look at the positive sides of it, someone once told me that I'm too positive. And let me tell you this. I'd rather be a positive person living in my own little fairy tale world, because at least I'm still happy, than to be someone who's negative, always looking at the worst in life and has nothing good to say and is always miserable. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Think about it. Stay positive. Fuck it. It's your universe. Make it your own fairy tale. Who gives a shit? Nobody has the right to tell you how to live. You know what I mean? So medicate. Medicate well, my friends. Let's get into the new year and let's change this energy. Man, let's change it. You know, a smile is contagious, right? A smile is contagious. You can smile at somebody and they're going to smile back. I know right now we got masks on. You can't smile, but you can smile with your eyes. You can smile with your body language, posture. That's how you know you're a positive person. You know what I mean? You walk around like this, aggressive, pissed off all the time, upset. Ain't nobody going to smile at you. And even being negative and having a frown can be contagious. All right? Think about this. You can make somebody's day or you can break somebody's day. But why would you want to break somebody's day? You want someone to break yours? Keep it cool, y'all. Keep it cool. And when we're going to this new year, everything's going to be all good. I totally understand where the patients are coming from. 100%. And so I back up the patients in the New Mexico medical cannabis in New Mexico. I back y'all up, man. Fuck the laws. You know what I'm saying? I think they're bullshit. For a plant, can't tell me what I can and cannot do. That's like tell me how many vegetables I can grow. You can kiss my ass. So for me, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna go into 2021 with a great attitude and a positive outlook on things, and it's gonna be a great year, regardless of what happens around the ocean around me. All right, and I hope the same happens for you. Remember that going into 2021, bro. Positivity is contagious. It'll change your life. I guarantee it. The negative you are, the more jealousy you have, the more toxic that is, that shit will eat you up, consume you, and kill you like alcohol and drugs. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. So stay away from that negativity. All right, you don't want to die, and you don't want to lose your family, because negativity is just like alcohol and it's just like drugs. It's toxic. It'll destroy you. It'll ruin your life. Don't let that happen in 2021. Be positive. Be productive. Have a great outlook. Be open-minded, and love one another. Love one another. Take care of each other. You feel me? Let's take care of each other, because each other is all we got, yo. It's all we got. It's all we got as human beings out here. You see another man struggling, you see another human being struggling, help him out, bruh. Help him out. Lend him a helping hand. You see somebody hungry and starving, you got some spare food, make him a sandwich. You know, how hard is it? You see somebody out there cold and freezing, give him a blanket. You know what I mean? We all got extra stuff in our closets. We all got just at Christmas. You got clothes that don't fit you. Take those clothes to somebody. Take those shoes to somebody. Take that food to somebody. Even if it's somebody in your family that you know is struggling, help them out. You know what I'm saying? Because one day you're going to need help. Believe me, I've been there. I'll probably be there again. Because I'm a human. Shit happens. So, right now, change your energy. Be positive. Have a good life. Be productive. Have a positive 2021. And take care of your fellow man. You feel me? Let's take care of each other. Not rob from each other, not steal from each other, not fight with each other, not compare to each other, not bicker with each other. Fuck all that, dude. We're human beings. We're all the same. We all hurt on the inside. We all have emotions. You know what I mean? Remember that deep down inside you, that time that somebody hurt you, or that time that somebody died and you broke your heart and it was the end of the world and you shattered and you were down on the ground and nobody there to help you and pick you up, but somehow, some way you're here right now. Right? Every single one of you, including me. Something happened to somebody in your life and it's the worst experience ever, right? But you're still fucking here. And they would tell you the same thing. You're still here. As long as you're alive, you need to continue to live and you need to continue to help other people. Take care of each other. All right? That's it. Matthew, my real life TV 505. Peace.
Of your family, lady, a helping hand, put a love in your heart. You see it's family, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you. You just wait. You see, another day goes by, and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. You want the world to know we won't let hatred go. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait. See, take up a look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. Yeah, I hope when you decide how this will be your guide, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better